Let's say you're sharing a template file with your colleagues. They're supposed to duplicate this template and then edit the duplicate version, so the original version stays untampered with. Sadly, this doesn't always go as planned, and sometimes your colleagues accidentally edit the original template, which is super unhandy. But mistakes can happen. We're only human after all. Luckily, SharePoint has a handy feature that comes in extremely handy in a situation like this. With version history, you can easily restore an older version of one of your files, and I will explain how in this video. If you're using the web version of SharePoint, you go to the location where your file is stored. Right-click your file and look for version history. When you click it, SharePoint will retrieve previous versions of this file and present these versions in a list. Here you see the version numbers of the file, the date of creation, when this version expires, and who has edited the file last. If you want to restore a file to its previous version, all you do is move your mouse to the date of that file. As a drop-down button appears, you'll want to click on it, and afterwards click on Restore. The current version will now be overridden by this older version of the file. Did you want to keep the previous version after all? You have nothing to worry about. That version of the file will also be available in the version history menu. Be mindful that some companies have set an expiration date for older versions of a file to keep SharePoint clean and spacious. So if something does go wrong and you need to restore your file to a previous version, try to do this as quickly as possible. In the case where you're not able to see version history in the menu, your company might have disabled the version history feature. In that case, it is recommended to keep a backup of your original file yourself, so you don't lose it. Do you work in Microsoft Teams? Then this method will work exactly the same. If you've synchronized a SharePoint folder with your Windows File Explorer, you'll also be able to use version history there as well. All you have to do is right-click an Office file, and under OneDrive, click Version History once again. A new window will pop up. Now click the three little dots next to the version you'd like to restore, and then proceed to click Restore. Your file will now be restored to one of its previous versions. Super easy, right? So, if you've ever run into trouble with a file, or a file gets edited by someone when that's not supposed to happen, you can use the version history feature in SharePoint to easily restore an older version of your file. Good luck!
Hey, you reached the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. If you want, you can subscribe to the channel down below, or you can like it if you... What? What?
This way.
Oh. Please just subscribe.